and the host city of the Games of the 34th Olympiad 2028, Paris 24, Los Angeles 28.
What about this controversy? I don't really care about the 50s of stroke as much as I should. Like, when are they going to become an Olympic event? When are we going to hand out gold medals to a legitimate 50 butterfly, 50 breast, 50 back? Let's get Olympic medals on the line here. That's when I'll truly care about this thing.
3 years out. That's 1,095 days of showing up, of doing the same things again and again until they feel new. Some of us have been there before. The Olympics, the glory, but none of that matters today because this is the start of something unfinished. This is the road to LA 2028.
I was like, what's wrong with those ones?
Did we catch that? Did you get that?
I'm not well.
Hey, this is day one.
I'm not well. I don't even have my training speedo. This is like the wrong one too.
Your beach speedo?
Underwear.
This is so good.
So, Calvyn and Marina, they both made the decision that they're going to go to LA, or they're going to try to go to LA, and I applaud them for that because it's not a guarantee that they're going to make LA, and that's a, 2025, so it's a 3-year commitment of training every single day with no one watching except me, and basically you're on your own. It's a 3-year commitment, and it's not like these guys are 18 where they can work later. They're 29, 30, 31 years old, and so it's a real life decision that they're making to sacrifice, really pursuing your career, and instead they're going to pursue their athletic potential. And a lot of people deal with that uncertainty, and I applaud people who do that, who take that risk. And one of the frames that I always use is, when I'm 85 years old, I don't want to regret, oh, what if when I was 30 maybe I could have made the Olympics. So I think that's where they're at too. So if there's anyone else out there that's unsure, just use that frame. When you're 85 years old, are you going to be okay with it or not? And use that as your decision-making framework. How you feeling? You still sore from Tuesday?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, all good news.
So we're getting a sore baseline today.
Predicting a big hammy cramp.
Okay, that's okay. Day one.
But I want to feel the burn in my legs the most.
Okay.
That's where I want to
Kick.
I want to get super strong with my kicks.
Yeah. Let's count your kicks.
Do you want me to go to 15?
Yeah, we got time.
Or just when I swim?
Oh, you know what I was meaning to talk to you about?
Huh.
When you dive in, wait like a half second before you start your dolphin kick. I think yesterday it's like dive right into it, because that's the fastest part. So because that's like an easy,
For sure. That's like, why would we
waste energy and disrupt your streamline.
if we're already...
Take your mark. Hup.
That's all like a fast.
No, that was fine. You're good there. How many? 12? So that's the magic. And you did the glide? I couldn't really see.
I don't think the glide was that great.
Okay.
But my start was a bit uneven. Like the back foot had a little too much. So it's kind of like this when I got in.
Yeah. Sid will go freestyle with you. So you guys will race.
Just a heads up, I'm not going for the Olympics. Just want to get that out of the way. So we're 3 years out of the Olympics right now, and you also have your own brand and everything, right? You're a designer.
Yes, sir.
So with 3 years left for the Olympics, plus designing your own brand, what's that going to look like for these next 3 years for you?
I think what I'm trying to do with bringing two completely opposite sides of my life together is two things, right? One is to show the life outside of swimming. I think it's so easy to get caught up in the world of swimming, and that is positive, but there's aspects of that either A, make you start to hate the sport, or B, it just becomes overwhelming. I think having a balance of interests and hobbies outside of the pool, or just passions outside of the pool, really helps you bring your full self to the pool and then be fully present, so that when you leave the pool you can be completely separate again. That's something I definitely struggled with earlier in my career. I put a lot of pressure on myself to be obsessive with swimming and to really become compulsive with it. And I think I performed better when I was enjoying my life. So that's part one. And then part two is to just fulfill a need, a passionate need that is the creative side of myself. And I guess the more ambitious answer and version of that would be that I want to bring something to the world of swimming and the world of sport, and that is expression. I think we as athletes, we throw on tracksuits, sweat tops, sweatpants, and they're all the same brand and they're all gray and they're all the same thing. And I really want to push that boundary. I want to experiment, I want to be expressive, and I want athletes to have somewhere to go that is slightly unique or original. And I think in doing that, it's going to help the athlete feel better about themselves. Feel good, race good.
Here we go. Swimmers, take your mark. Hop. Marina, 28.2, 23.5, 25.6.
That's bad.
That's not bad. That's not a bad first one. You definitely slowed down inside the flag, the tempo.
I was looking to see shit, my goal was pulled out completely.
Oh, fuck.
I was like looking, I'm trying to see the wall.
So we're basically 3 years out from the Olympics. We're here training right now for it. There's like long-term planning, short-term planning.
Yeah.
Right. How are you kind of approaching leading up to the Olympics?
I think like the biggest the biggest focus right now in the short term is not falling in love with the sport again, because that's always been, I've always loved swimming and I've always loved being in the water, but I guess building my confidence back up to like know that I belong in this space and like finding my spot in the sport again and being confident in the space that I'm taking up in the sport. And I think not diminishing myself and being like, oh, well, there's always better people. Like, no, like taking up the space that I deserve to take up. I think that's like really what we're trying to build right now, is just that confidence back. And I think I kind of had that confidence dashed after Paris. So yeah, that's the main goal right now. I know as an athlete I am fit and I can physically do all this stuff that we're trying to achieve, especially in the 50 fly and the sprints, but yeah, I think just mental wise is like really where we're going to make the biggest strides in improvement. And I've always kind of, struggled with like being like, oh, I'm worthy of fitting in this space, or to walk on at ASU, like I really had to fight for my shit. So like kind of tired of fighting it, and like let's just like embrace it and be here.
Up and down. Even if it's just like a up, like Marina does a good job of that, but like just like a slight up.
Perfect.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
And it's harder the better.
Yeah. Here we go. Take your mark.
Una loca, 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 una loca. Quiero una que quiere bailar, una loca. Quiero una para perrear, una loca, una loca, una loca, una loca, una loca. Quiero uvas en la boca, una loca. Parece una costa bien hermosa. Tu mirada me provoca, bien golosa. Mami, vete para la calle, préstame esa cosa. Mami, tú estás bien rica, ese cuerpo se veía a mí.
I was thinking about that thing you said with the shoulder.
Oh my God.
Good job, guys. First looked kind of soft, and then you like got, I had to sprint. I was like, fuck. And like right here, I was like, oh shit, she looks really good.
Do you think I'm kicking too high out of the water? Like catching too much air? Like how I said yesterday?
I don't think so.
No?
I think that's more, yeah, I think it's a sensation thing for you. I don't know why.
Okay. When you say the breakdown is soft, are you saying like first stroke and then this arm that's like not stroking, is it just kind of like collapsing?
Let me watch it. I think I just mean like...
Maybe it could be more explosive.
Just pure violence.
Yeah.
Just more like, I don't think there's anything wrong with the technique of it.
Just like it's
just more like, See how like in the start, right when you start, You go
Yeah,
down?
it's a pull and then a pull. Yeah, I know.
What if we just lowered your center of mass already?
Like push it forward more?
Like when you take your mark?
Go like lower?
Lower? So that way we just remove that step.
So yeah, so instead of going to then it's
You're just already down there.
down and then I go.
Yeah. Wanna try one?
I feel like I pulled again while I was still down and I went like straight in.
Here. Pull, isometrically pull. So when I say
like
take your mark, maintain that, and then when you go, go. Okay, ready?
Okay.
Go. Hurry. Ready? Send yourself. Isometrically pull. Get lower. Isometrically pull. Go.
I think if she looked better.
Calvin needs to warm down.
I'm draining that lactic acid.
I want to go paddles and snorkel. 650s on a minute. Just make it. I'm gonna get in with you guys because I want to swim.
Shape right here is gonna help, you know?
Yeah.
I was talking to her about it, kind of doing like this a little bit.
Yeah.
What it does is it gives you the space to internally rotate.
Yeah, and let's maximize that because I have that in reach. Yeah. And I feel when I drill out front like this, max reach. So I have that. I just need to find out how to get it from there to there. So that's how I